Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. So it's Boston now. The lead is 2. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Holland out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Person in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Brown can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Ayton. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's P. 13 points in the game. Here's Sharp. Ivy defends. Here's Champagnie. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Detroit with the ball. Pass to Ivy. Stolen by Sharp. Here's P. Here's Champagnie. Now here's Brown. Here's P. They get it back. The 3. Brown can't hit.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Cunningham. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
The Pistons trailing. And here's Ivy from the arc. Counted from distance. Ivy's got 5 points now this quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A minute 9 left in the third. Here's P. Drains the triple. P's got 16 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man. Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
Toppin outside. Ayton, the screen on Beal. And here's Toppin from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
For the lead. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Sims. Back to Strus. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Strus has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 3 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Well, the Pistons shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, Sharp out there with Jaylen Brown, and it's P in at the point. Pass to Sims. Now here's Williams, defended by Porzingis.
Lockdown defense by Porzingis. When he moves his feet to get in position, his length is unbelievable.
P, no good. And here are the Pistons. They've led by as much as 10. And Williams punches it home.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's P. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Sims. Pass to Clinton. Williams a screen on Sharp. Clinton misses.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Brown passes to Champagnie. Here's the pick. Here's P. Fires in the triple. And now a 3-point Boston lead.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Cunningham's checked in for Sims. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound Detroit. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Clinton. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Detroit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
P, no good.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Ivy against Sharp. Here's P. Boston again missing. The Pistons have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And that one's good. Cunningham.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Here's P. Pass to Brown. This one for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
Here's Person. Here's Cunningham. Sharp grabs the miss. Here's P. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Cunningham looking it over. Oh, a nice one-handed Grand slam right there.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
There's a minute 12 left in the final quarter. Here's P. He's watched by Cunningham. Sharp passes to P.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Out left to the wing. Money! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
Here's P. Money from deep!
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
There's the triple. Oh, he drained it from downtown. Here's P, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Number 13 at the line for 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Holland for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really